The New York Rangers get a nice 2-1 win over the Boston Bruins, who are obviously one of the top teams in the entire NHL right now in overtime. It was a good team win for the Rangers, and especially a nice win and performance by Igor Shesterkin, as he had one of his best games, if not the best game, honestly, of the entire season, you could argue. He had a great game in this one, and that's what you want to see out of Igor. He has been disappointing so far this year, definitely nowhere near expectations, but in this one, he played great. He stopped 21 out of 22 shots, and even that one goal, you can't really blame him on. There was a couple bad bounces, an unlucky one there, but 21 out of 22 shots is fantastic. He had a great game and made a lot of good saves against a very good team. In Boston, like I said, are one of the top teams in the entire NHL, so doing this against a good team is definitely a good thing. It should be good for his confidence as well, and hopefully he can continue on with this success after this game. But we do know we have Jonathan Quick as a backup, who's obviously a fantastic goalie. And then taking a look here at Jeremy Swayman on the other side of things here, he stopped 31 out of 33 shots, so had a pretty good game there, made a lot of great saves, but unfortunately for his sake, obviously does not get the win. But the Rangers come out with the 2 points here, which is what we want to see, and the Bruins still got one, so good for them. But obviously two top teams facing off against each other. It was a very entertaining game. Taking a look here, though, in the first period, early on, nothing too crazy happened. Some good chances both ways, a couple good saves, but really nothing too big. Then later on in the period, though, each team gets a penalty for tripping. Both of them were 2 minutes for tripping. Matt Grzelcyk and Kendrick Miller, and then neither team got a goal on either of those power plays. And into the second period here, we see the Boston Bruins get the first goal of the game as James Van Riemsdyk, he throws the puck towards the net, ends up bouncing off Matt Poitras, and then Trent Frederic ends up getting the puck off a weird bounce, and he ends up burying it to make things 1-0 for the Boston Bruins. And then it's an unfortunate one there, just a couple weird bounces, unfortunately, and it did look like he was kind of whacked around Igor's pad, so the Rangers ended up challenging it, but unfortunately the goal ends up standing, so that gives the Boston Bruins a power play on top of the 1-0 lead, and nothing happens there, though, on that power play for the Bruins. Then we see, though, midway through the second period, David Pastrnak, he gets a 2-minute penalty for high sticking, and then the Rangers get a power play there, but 16 seconds into that, Chris Kreider, he gets a 2-minute penalty for holding. And then after that, we see Jacob Trouba and Trent Frederic. They fight right after that penalty, and it wasn't the best fight. Both guys kind of got one punch in, and then Jacob Trouba ended up falling, so definitely not the best one there. Then Dan Heinen, he gets a 2-minute penalty for slashing. The Rangers get their third power play of the game at this time, and they don't end up scoring, unfortunately. But then we see, though, just under 2 minutes left in the second period, David Pastrnak hits Ryan Lindgren from behind, and they ended up reviewing it, ended up giving him a 5-minute for boarding in a game misconduct, and that's deserving. I mean, he got him right from behind. Lindgren was obviously trying to go kind of poke the puck away, and he gets rocked from behind, and I don't think Pasta definitely didn't mean to do that. Obviously didn't mean to hurt him, but he gets him from behind, and this is what he deserved. I mean, he deserved to get tossed from the game. He deserved to be a 5-minute for boarding. But the Rangers, unfortunately, though, Panarin, he gets a 2-minute for roughing after the big hit. There was a bit of a scrum. So we get the penalty there. So it's only a 3-minute power play for the Rangers. And moving on to the third period here, we see midway through, Brandon Carlo gets a 2-minute penalty for interference. And then on that power play, the Rangers finally end up scoring as Trocheck and Zibanejad have a nice little give-and-go play here. Trocheck to Zibanejad right back to Trocheck, and he buries it to make things 1-1. He ties the game up and was also assisted by Foxy. So Fox gets an assist here. Zibanejad obviously gets one as well, and Trocheck gets the nice goal here. And a nice little play between Trocheck and Zibanejad. Nice little give-and-go play there. And then we see, though, as things were tied up for the rest of the third period, going into overtime here, Trocheck, he makes a nice pass to Panarin, and then Trocheck skates down towards kind of the Bruins goal line right beside the net, and then Panarin feeds him as he's wide open, and he buries it to win the game for the Rangers. A nice 2-1 win for the team, and obviously a great win against another great team in the Boston Bruins. Both teams, Rangers and the Bruins, have been two of the top teams so far this year in the entire NHL. And hopefully this will be a bit of a confidence booster for Igor. Obviously beating a very good team in the Bruins should be a nice little boost for him. Hopefully can continue on playing like this, because this was a much better game than what he's been doing, especially as of late, because he has not been anywhere near really what he is really expected to be. And obviously Jonathan Quick, though, backing him up has been phenomenal. So at least there's that. We do have one goalie who has been amazing so far this year, and hopefully Igor can always continue on with his success after this Bruins win here, because it was a nice win. He played great in this one, so hopefully the success can continue on later on into the season as well with Igor. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed, please smash the like button. Don't forget to comment down below your guys' thoughts on this game. And also don't forget to subscribe for daily New York Rangers content, as I do post every single day. And also you can support the channel if you want to become a channel member. It's right beside the subscribe button. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.